Hey, this is MassX, the brand new Yu Yu Hakusho Slugfest video, and we have our Halloween event, so that's some good news. Now it makes me question whether we're going to get Yomi now for November. This is going to go on for a week. I highly doubt that they're going to bring Yomi right after this character. Maybe mid-month. Now I'm thinking it's more likely going to push into December. Who knows? But we have this, and we really do need to talk about this character because we've had now 3 event characters. Botan, who was great, especially the fact that you really only need her to 1 star. Then we had Kurama, who is very good but not essential, a great offensive buffer, as well as a nice toolkit of skills. But now we've got Kurama, the Halloween version. So let's go ahead and take a deep look at this character. Then we're going to talk about some other things that were released. We have another new weekend game coming, as well as another banner for SP characters, which is a rerun. So looking at this character, he is classified as offensive. They actually call him an offensive companion. Basic attacks restore 200 extra skill points, which is always nice. He is, for co-op battle purposes and building up, he is paired with the SP original Kuwabara. His initial skill, Bat Toxin, deals 86% spirit power damage to all enemies. Nice. Detonating 3 stacks of any poison type debuff and applying 1 stack of venom. Deals an additional 126% spirit power damage to characters with conversion and applies an extra stack of venom. This skill has a 100% life steal rate, which that alone is actually pretty crazy. So what does venom do? Well, it's a poison type debuff, so you can already think about who would be paired very well with this character possibly. We'll talk about that when this is over with. At the start of their turn, the target consumes 1 stack and takes damage equal to 10% of their own max HP, and it's capped at 10% of Kurama's max HP. When attacked, detonates 1 stack of poison. Okay, not bad. Basic attack, what we're used to, deals 80% spirit power damage to a single target with 100% life steal rate. Wow. And gains 1 battle will. This character is going to have some sustainability on the field if they keep up with this lifesteal and everything. Your passive, the Noble Bloodline, you're going to get what you normally see, the damage reduction at 16% at 2 stars, and at 4 stars basic stat increase by 24%. The Awaken, this is what we really want to see if this character is going to be viable for someone free to play or a light spender. At 1, after casting his secret skill, every 1 point of Kurama's remaining battle will is converted into 2 stacks of contagion. Subsequently, every 1 point of battle will gained is converted into 2 stacks of contagion. Kurama and his puppet share all healing received. If Kurama takes fatal damage before summoning his puppet, he consumes his primal status to instantly restore 100% HP. He can no longer summon a puppet afterwards. Now, contagion, what is it? Upon casting a skill, consume all stacks. For every 1 stack consumed, apply 2 stacks of poison to a random enemy companion. Poison at the start of their turn triggers and consumes 1 stack, taking damage equal to 6% of their max HP. This damage is capped at 10% of Kurama's max HP. So good. Doesn't make me go absolutely wow, except that replacement of 100%. Character is definitely going to have some serious sustainability if all this functions correctly. At 3 stars, at the start of each turn, Kurama and his puppet gain a shield equal to 80% of Kurama's max HP for 1 general turn. There we go, sustainability for an offensive character. He's got it everywhere. After either Kurama or his puppet casts a skill, the other one immediately uses a skill 1 time for free. That's actually very nice. While Kurama has the primal status, his Blessing of Enigma is increased by 15%. And Blessing of Enigma reduces all incoming damage, including true damage, artifact damage, and aiding card damage. That's really good, actually. And then we have at 5 stars. The stat reduction effect of the secret skill's passive is enhanced by 50%. When either Kurama or his puppet takes fatal damage, if the other is alive, they survive with 1 HP. Contagion enhanced. Apply 2 stacks of poison and 1 stack of corrosion to 3 random enemy companions. Corrosion. Each stack reduces damage reduction by 5%, max 5 stacks. At max stacks, the carrier gains toxic erosion. What's toxic erosion? After every 2 basic attacks has a 50% chance to become stunned and take damage equal to 6% of their own max HP. This damage is non-lethal and leaves at least 1 HP, cannot be dispelled, and of course stunned, we know it's a control status, unable to act for 1 turn. Very interesting character so far. I question its viability already for somebody that is only going to pick up a copy and maybe 1 star, sadly. But so far this character isn't making me go game changer at all. The secret skill count conversion. Kurama starts the battle with primal status, costs 2 battle will to use, and can only be used once per battle. Targets the enemy with the highest attack that is not a duplicate of a companion in your team. That's interesting. Wow. Okay, that's something new there. At first I was blown away by this, but then seeing that it targets the enemy with the highest attack that is not a duplicate of a companion in your team. Interesting. Dealing 156% damage and applying a stack of conversion. That could be a very good thing or a very bad thing, because a lot of people just, copy teams, cut and paste. But if there's a team that you're playing and they have something that you're having a tough time with, this character is going to focus on it, especially if you're not using that character and most of your other characters are the same. Very interesting. I actually like that. It's creative how they did it, because it'd be absolutely effing broken if his focus was just on the highest attack. Now again, it's only able to be done once, so it probably in the end is much ado about nothing, but at first reading it really caught my attention. So conversion. Before each action takes damage equal to 100% of Kurama's attack and has their final damage reduction lowered by 15%. Removed if Kurama is defeated. Upon being defeated, becomes Kurama's puppet. That's interesting too. Yeah, wow. This kit actually has a lot going on in it. It is definitely going to need some testing to see how well and effective this stuff is. And then primal. If an enemy with conversion has been defeated and there is an open slot in Kurama's team, consumes the primal status to summon them as a puppet. The puppet inherits all the original stats and re-triggers their start of battle skills upon being summoned. Oh Christ, okay. That's sick. Okay, I have to admit, that's freaking cool. Wow. That's cool. I like that. That's creative. The secret skill passive increases Kurama's dodge rate by 5% and crit resist rate by 10%. Increases poison damage dealt by all allies by 60%. When an enemy takes poison damage, all allies are healed for 12% of the poison damage dealt. Each time an enemy character takes poison type damage, their attack and dodge are reduced by 1%, max 10 stacks, and their crit rate, crit damage, and damage dealt are reduced by 1% and has a 30 stack max. Okay, this character is really interesting. They kind of threw a lot in there that have to try to digest at this moment. But the fact that conversion, where was it? I'm sorry, primal. If a character has conversion and is then defeated and there's an open slot in your team, they become your puppet. That's actually really cool. That's yeah, I mean, you have to jump 3 hoops to get there. First, they have to have conversion, then they have to be defeated, and by the way, you have to have a slot available to be able to use them that way. That is, I like that. That's really cool. It's fun. It's imaginative. How effective it will be, I don't know. You know, if you're overpowering an opponent, likely you have all your slots filled. If it's a very even match, I could see this being kind of fun. That would be really interesting. So good to know. I give him an A+ for creativity. Is this character really plausible at the lower star end? I'm not so sure. I mean, I guess you get the conversion either way because it's a secret skill. But again, that's only going to be once. And now I understand why they put in there not a duplicate companion, because they don't want you to have 2 of the same character on your side of the field. So that makes a lot more sense now. So how effective it could be, I have to test it out. But that is, I'm dying to test it now. I'm still not 100% sold on the character as a whole, unless you're really pushing your build on it. But the fact that you can use this one thing right there makes this character very intriguing. So of course, he's in our standard cut and paste event that they use. So you're going to draw, you're guaranteed the character at 80 pulls. You're going to be able to go through and collect goodies as you go through it. The shop itself is the same. I am a little disappointed. The first event shop we had, you only were able to get 1 copy of the character. The second shop we had, you were able to get 2. Now they're back to 1. So I'm a little bummed about that, because it would have been nice if we could have gotten 2 copies in here. I think it makes it more enticing for light spenders in particular. You've got the super value rebates. If you're going to pull, it is a good deal. We've got a little Midnight Flight mini game. If I haven't said before, I hate mini games. I don't know why. I just have no interest in them. As you can see, highest points of 40. I did that just to see what it was. But if you want to do it, you will be able to get some goodies. Nothing crazy. So if you decide not to, it's not a big deal. And of course, you've got quests, so you will be able to get some free of these rose badges to be able to use in that shop. On top of that, we did get a rerun of Tetsuzan, and the alternative is the original Kurama SP Hyoko, which we got. Tetsuzan's a freaking great character. I'm just going to say it. Great character, but he is not a character you pick up early or mid-game. He's a character you pick up basically when your rosters are filled out and you really want to expand out. I've already done a video on him, so you can find that on my YouTube channel. But he's a great character. So if you're at that point where you're looking for somebody else, he really is a great character, and he's a lot of fun to play. We also got this new Starforge that is going to be up now. It appears on weekends, so you can obtain attempts just by doing things in the game. They do sell just a nominal amount. I believe one pack's 99 cents, the other one's $1.99. Nothing crazy if you're that interested, but it's all stuff you're going to do anyway with your dailies. Basically, you click on it and there you go. That's what we got. We can go ahead and spin 5 and see what it produces. I'm not even sure because I haven't even done it yet. Okay. I guess we just accumulate what we accumulate. Let's take a look what it actually says in the details. Each spin consumes 1 gathering star orb and randomly awards a color. The orb will move to the corresponding colored grid and you will receive star points. Accumulate star points to unlock large stars and claim chest rewards. Chest unlock progress will not reset during the event period. Gathering star orb will not be reclaimed during this event, but will be reclaimed after it ends at a rate of 1 orb to 30 crystal beads. Okay, so interesting. I don't know exactly what it's doing because it doesn't show you. It just pops to the next one. I guess you just accumulate that, and as you go up there, you're going to be able to get these buildups of the stars, which I'm assuming translates into what you see on the front. Times 2, woohoo! So it looks like we'll go, yeah, the chest doesn't even show you the actual reward. But now it looks like I did accumulate some stars, so you can just go continue Starforge and it will keep going. So yeah, pretty uneventful to say the least. You can claim some free ones each day, but yeah, that coupled with, again, this companion matchup actually has a very solid rewards, but I don't need to play a card matching game all the time. I wish, you know, if they did it once a month, that's fine, but you know, it's not why I play this game. And the fact that they are now continuing to add more and more mini games is, to me, a bit of an annoyance. I'm sure some people like it a lot, but really the man of the hour, Kurama Halloween, is what this video is about. I've already pulled on it. I'll get him built, put some teams together. I think he's a natural fit, of course, with Shinobu Sensui, which I'm really curious to team these two up and then come up with a team to really assist them in making them focal points. I think they're going to work great together. The question is how effective it is going to be. I'm not a huge fan of Poison so far, but now that we have another character with it, as well as that character has a lot more to give besides the poison, it may now become something that's even more viable, so it'll be fun to mess around with. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today. If you're interested in joining our Discord, I'll have a link in the description. If you're on Rebirth 13, we're always looking for players. Outside of that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot, and have a great day.